Hi kids, I'm Igal. This week's parsha is called Shoftim. Shoftim is the fifth parsha in the last book of the Torah, Dvarim. What does it mean, the word Shoftim? Shoftim means judges.
Hello, I'm the judge.
Nice to meet you. Moshe is telling Bnei Israel, just before he dies, and before Bnei Israel are entering the land of Israel, that they need to keep all the mitzvot and the rules that Hashem gave them. For that, they need to have among them both Shoftim, judges, and Shotrim, police officers.
I'm the police officer. Have you been naughty today?
Why is it so important for Moshe that Bnei Israel will have both judges and police officers? The reason is that the judges are here to explain to us the importance of all the mitzvot and the rules, and the police officers are here to make sure that we're actually doing them. Another explanation is that we don't need judges and police officers only among us, but we need also to have it inside of us, inside our personality. What does that mean, to have a judge and a police officer inside of us? It means that every day you are making choices between good and bad. Should I do it or should I not? Using our eyes, our ears, and our mouth, we are making a lot of decisions every day. For example, we are seeing something that we're not sure if we should see. That's the judge telling us maybe it's not a good idea. And the police officer is telling us, don't watch this anymore. Or we really want to say something badly about a person. The judge is telling us maybe that would hurt that person's feelings. And the police officer will stop us saying, do not do that. It's not good. Or we're hearing something that we shouldn't hear. The judge is telling us maybe it's not a good idea. And the police officer is saying, go away, do not hear that. I want to share with you today a beautiful story to show us the importance of having those police officers and the judges among us, to have a bit of boundaries, to understand that we don't live here by ourselves, we live with more people, and how we can prevent to hurt others people by listening to our judge and our inside police officer. Many years ago, in an old town, there was a woman called Yehudit.
Hi, I'm Yehudit.
Every Friday, Yehudit prepared the table for Shabbat. She prepared the candles, the blessing for the candles. She poured wine into the Kiddush cup, the Siddur, and the salt for the Chalot. But one thing was missing. She didn't have any Chalot for Shabbat. The reason for that was because she was so poor. Yehudit and her husband could not afford to buy flour to bake chalot for Shabbat. She was so sad that she won't have any chalot for Shabbat dinner. Every Thursday, all the women in town baked chalot for Shabbat dinner. Yehudit knew that she won't have any chalot for Friday night because she can't afford to buy the flour, and then she can't bake any chalot. All the women put the chalot in the oven on Thursday night. They will be ready on Friday morning for Shabbat. Yehudit didn't know what to do. She won't put any chalot in the oven, and that's why she was so sad. But suddenly, she had an idea. The idea was that she would light the wood in the oven, and then smoke will come out from the chimney. All the other women in town will think that Yehudit is baking chalot in the oven, because the smoke will come out from her chimney. Only Yehudit knew that she won't have any chalot in her oven. But she was so embarrassed that the other women would think that she is so poor and she won't have enough money to buy flour to bake chalot for Shabbat. On Thursday evening, Yehudit prayed to Hashem.
Please, Hashem, please bless me by giving me beautiful chalot for Shabbat.
After Yehudit prayed to Hashem, on Thursday night, a visitor came to her house. It was Eliyahu Hanavi.
I'm Eliyahu Hanavi.
Eliyahu Hanavi decided that because Yehudit was such a kind person, and it wasn't her fault that she was poor and she didn't have enough money to buy flour, he will do a miracle, a nes. And he decided to do it by a beautiful song of Lecha Dodi. Join Eliyahu Hanavi by this song.
Leyechadoidi lekerasekalo B'nei Shabbos nekabelo Leyechadoidi lekerasekalo B'nei Shabbos nekabelo Shamoir v'zochoir b'dibur echad hishmiyanu Keila miyuchad adoi shem echad Ushimo yechad l'shem u'l'siferes v'lisila Leyechadoidi lekeras kala B'nei Shabbos nekabelo.
On Friday morning, all the women in that town went out to the yard and showed off with all their chalot.
Look at my beautiful chalot. Look how beautifully I've braided them.
And the other woman said,
Look at my chalot. They're much more beautiful than yours and so much tastier. But wait, where's Yehudit? Why is it that we've never seen her chalot? I know why. It's because she's so poor. She probably doesn't even have any chalot. You're so right. I bet you she doesn't have any chalot. But you know, I've got an idea. I'm going to go to her house and look in her oven, and there'll be nothing there. How funny will that be for all of us? We'll have such a good reason to laugh at her. You did. It's me. Can you let me in? Oh no, what am I going to do? If I let her in, she's going to see that I don't have any challah. You did. Let me in. Why won't you let me in?
Then Yehudit opened the door and the woman came into the house straight to open the oven. She was expecting to see nothing there, but she couldn't believe her eyes. She saw the most beautiful chalot she ever seen in her life. Much bigger and much tastier than her own chalot. Yehudit was so happy. She couldn't believe it. Hashem made a miracle, a nes. She saw the chalot, and that was the most amazing chalot that she ever seen in her life. She was so thankful that Hashem answered her prayers. For that day long, no other person in town laughed at Yehudit anymore. You see, kids, from this story we can learn how important it is that each and one of us will have both a judge and a police officer, to make sure that we understand how bad it is to laugh about someone else, and have the police officer of stopping us of laughing about someone. Yehudit was such kind person. The only fault she had that she was poor. Was it her choice? No, it wasn't. And Hashem blessed her with a beautiful chalot. And the other woman understood their lesson. Never again laugh about a person only because she is not the same as them. Have a wonderful Shabbat Shalom. See you again.